Hey, what's up everybody? It's Jason from Straight Edge Knives. Got another video for you on some large blades. And I'm talking large blades. Okay. Got a few new knives in this month. A few of them I've kind of shown real quick on quick videos. Today I'm going to kind of hold them up, show them off a little better, and give you a couple of maybe a little bit of comparisons, okay? So first off, let's start with this Clint Robinson custom Spartan tracker. This thing is a custom made knife. Thanks to Hunter Cutchins, I have this bad boy. It's a beautiful knife, handmade, custom pretty much. It's got green liners, nitro V steel is what I was told it is. Beautiful knife. Things, I mean, you can see it's a pretty big knife. But what's one of the cool things about it, it feels really light, but you know, you see how thick it is, but if you keep following it down, it starts tapering down to where it's thinner and thinner, and it gets, you know, down here pretty thin, as you can see. So that's pretty cool, because I think that reduces some of the weight to it, but it feels really good. I haven't had a chance to really do any chopping with it yet. Been kind of busy, you know, being December and all. But yeah, it's a cool blade, guys. One of the other ones I got in from Hunter Cutchins hooked me up with is this Work Tough Puzon Wilderness Bowie with special edition, Splatter edition as they call it. Normally these are like just a regular gray or chrome looking blade, but check that out. It's pretty cool. Has a really cool look to it. And guys, gals, whoever's watching, this thing is a beast. If I hold it up here, it's my arm, it pretty much goes almost to my tip of my hand. I mean, it's every bit a giant blade. This Spartan tracker, you can see this is a big blade. You can see the difference there. Heck, actually, give me a quick second, give you a quick measurement. Just realized I have my tape measure sitting right there. So this Spartan, if I go from tip to handle, is roughly about 15 inches, 1 foot 5 inches long. You take the Puzon Wilderness Bowie, go tip to end of handle, you get about 17, so it's a couple inches longer. But man, this thing's a big chunk of steel. You know, Crocodile Dundee would be jealous for sure, but I'm not going to say the line. I'm not going to do it. We hear that way too often, right, as knife enthusiasts. All right, so then this came the other day, and I'll tell you what, this thing again is a massive chunk of steel, and this is the Puzon Wilderness Bowie's big brother, the Puzon Predator Hunter. I mean, I don't, look at this thing, guys. This thing is as big as my, you know, arm, pretty much. Here's the Puzon Wilderness Bowie. Put them up to each other. You can see how much bigger the Predator Hunter is. Don't get me wrong, this isn't much of a little brother, but this, look at this thing. They're the reason they call it the Predator Hunter. You can chop damn near T-Rex's mini arm off of this bad boy. Thing is pretty awesome. The designer of these two is a guy named, I know his last name's Puzon. I don't want to mess up his first name. I'm going to feel bad if I do, but Dave Puzon, I'm pretty sure. I'm getting old, guys. My memory's going. Designed these, and he makes some beautiful leather sheaths. So if you get a chance, go check out his webpage. It's he actually has it here on the blade, Positive Made Leather Design. He makes some really, really nice leather stuff. Get a chance to check it out. But there's the Predator Hunter. Now, something that a lot of people, this is something that I've had for a while, and you've probably seen it in some of my other videos, but this is the El Chete. El Chete is just a monster. Thing was designed to just straight chop, and it's a beast. But I wanted to pull the El Chete out just to do a little size comparison with the Puzon Predator Hunter. So I put them up next to each other. you're getting more blade length with the Predator Hunter by a few inches. But thickness wise, they're pretty much equivalent thickness wise. Getting a little bit larger handle, thicker handle here. Let me see if I can put these around. Put them out next to each other. It's hard because it's trying to hold the blades. And yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do that. Try to do this without cutting myself. You can see the blade thicknesses here. The Predator Hunter's got like a nice palm swell. But both these grips are fantastic. I haven't had a chance to chop with this one yet because I just got it in the mail the other day. Definitely going to be chopping with it. But I can tell you, El Chete, comfortable. You can chop all day with it, and it'll cut through just about damn near anything. So can't go wrong with El Chete. But I just wanted to kind of show that next to this because they're, you know, I would say they're somewhat comparable. But take El Chete, put it up next to the Puzon Wilderness, they're about the same length, you know. Obviously, you got a wider blade with this, but yeah, they're pretty cool, man. If you love big blades, the Work Tuff is making some really cool ass big blades. Tops has fantastic big blades like the El Chete. You know, you want to go big, go Kumakaje or Kumakage. Kumakaje, I believe is how Johnny Wason, the designer, says it. I could be wrong. I probably am. But yeah, you want something long? Here you go. It's a short sword. This is close to a short sword, but this is a short sword. You can see there's definitely, this is big, this is bigger. 1/4 inch thick. Can't go wrong with that either if you want to do some heavy chopping. But yeah, just wanted to show off these big blades. Big blades are fun. I know some people are going to be like, what the hell would you even use that for? And my answer is whatever you want. You do whatever you want with this. You could butcher a pig with this if you had to. You could probably chop down a small tree with most of these. They're just fun. I take El Chete out and hand it to somebody, they get a shit-eating grin on their face. They pick it up, and the person goes, you just get a grin on your face, ear to ear. I hand this to somebody, same thing. I mean, you pick it up and you just start giggling because it's just fun. They just feel so good to hold in the hand. So good to just kind of like, whoo, you know, obviously you don't want to do anything dumb and chop your hand off or finger off, but they're fun. Big blades are fun. There's something about holding them that just makes you feel, you know, like manly, I guess, if you will. I had the Hemlock Aries from Work Tuff. I actually winded up getting that back to Hunter Cutchins so he could get some more testing videos and stuff done with it, which is awesome. I mean, that same thing with that blade, man. When I would hand that thing to somebody, they just most of the time they just said, I feel manlier holding it. You know, it's just bitching, man. It's just a good feeling to hold these big blades. Something primitive about it, something that harkens back to days of old, if you will, when we didn't have a lot of modern tools, and things like these are what actually got people through hard times. So it's fun. So if you guys are in the market for a big blade, look up Tops, look up Work Tuff. They're making some big blades that are usable blades. I feel I could take any of these blades out and put hard work on them, and they're going to hold up. They're not going to break. They're not going to bend or snap. Trust me, I've hammered through some thick stuff with the El Chete, and it's still straight as an arrow and still has an edge. And I feel, honestly, I haven't done it yet, but this is made out of SK85 as well as the other one. My Hemlock Aries was SK85 still, and I beat the hell out of that thing, and as you can see in some of my other videos, and it held up perfectly fine. So I don't foresee any issues with the Predator Hunter chopping through anything. I actually batoned through an almond log with this, which people say, you're crazy, you shouldn't do that, you're going to bend that blade. And I hammered through a log, stayed straight, stayed sharp. Can't go wrong with them, guys. If you want something big, heavy duty, you know, you might even want to just throw this in the back of your pickup truck in case you get stranded somewhere. It might help you out. So again, Tops knives, can't go wrong. Work Tough, they're coming up. They're making some nice stuff. Give them a look too. I don't think you go wrong with this. This one, beautiful, awesome. I'm sure this blade is screaming too. It's more of a custom made knife though, so it's not like you can just jump online and order one of these. So be aware of that. But you know, look up Clint Robinson on Facebook. Find him. He's making knives, selling knives. Might be worth looking into if you want something a little bit more custom made. This thing is pretty bitchin'. It's a nice blade, and he did a really good job on it. So check him out, guys, and thank you again for watching. If you like the video, like and subscribe, and I'm going to keep making more videos, and we'll see what happens. Thanks.